See, yesterday we have started up till simple future. Okay. Today, future continuous. What is future continuous? Its first rule is it express an action. It express an action that will take place going on at the time of speaking. Okay, the action which is going on at the time of speaking. For example, Pooja will be reading a book at that time. Okay, children, in future continuous structure we have studied that we use first form of the verb plus ing, and helping verb is will be and shall be. Okay, this is the helping verb which we use. Fine. So in this sentence we have used will be as a helping verb and read plus ing. Okay, first form plus ing. Okay, so that the action which that will going on the at the time of speaking is called future continuous. Okay, next is third, future perfect. So children, in future perfect structure, what we have used we have used third form of the verb plus will have and shall have. Okay, this is the structure of future perfect. Now where the future perfect is used, it is used to express an action, used to express an action that will have been completed in the future by a certain time. Example, by tomorrow I shall have bought a new bicycle. Okay. Next is children future future perfect continuous. Fourth one, future perfect continuous. What is the structure of future perfect continuous? So its structure is first form of the verb plus ing, and helping verb will be will have been and shall have been. This is the structure of future perfect continuous. Okay. Now, what is the rule of future perfect continuous? So, the rule of future perfect continuous is an action that will be finished, at some definite time in future, but okay, which had been going on before it was finished. What does this mean, children? It means that some action which started in past, continued in present, and it's still in future, it's still continued, but it is going to complete at a certain time, at a definite time. Okay, for example, so this future perfect continuous means an action which started in past, continued in present, and still continued, and it is going to complete in a definite time, some definite time in future. That's why we use in continuous perfect continuous tense, we always use since in for. Okay, and I told you since is for the point of time and for is for the period of time. Okay, now example is he will have been watching the show tomorrow night. Okay, this is future perfect continuous. Now children, you have studied that there are certain forms of sentences: assertive, negative, interrogative, and there are some structures and tenses also. Okay, according to these sentences. Fine. So I will just tell you the structures. You can put the heading form of sentences. In this, the first is assertive. First sentence is assertive form, children. Okay. Now this assertive form had two structures for present tense. Okay. If we talk about simple present, so what will be the structure for simple present? For simple present in assertive form, first is I, we, they, you. These are what? Plurals. Okay. With this we use only first form. I told you that the structure of simple present is first form plus SNES, right? But in the case of plural, plural means I, we, they, you. We use only first form, no S and no ES. Fine. Whereas in the case of singular, singular means he, she, it. These are what? Singulars. Okay. In this we use first form plus S and ES. Okay, in this we use first form plus S and ES. This is for simple present. Okay, simple present assertive. I will give you the example also. For example, in plural one, the students okay, plural is here, students. Obviously, we are not going to use S and ES. Second example. She goes for a walk daily. She is singular. So with singular we have used ES. Okay, children. This is your assertive in simple present. Okay. Now we come to present continuous. In present continuous, children, okay. In present continuous, the structure for assertive is subject plus is, am, are plus first form plus ing. No singular, no plural. Okay, the teacher is teaching the student. Simple example. Teaching the students. Okay, fine. Now in third one is present perfect. So in present perfect, assertive form structure is subject plus has, have plus third form. Okay, example. You have solved all your examples. Okay, next, fourth one. Present perfect continuous. In this, the structure is subject plus has been, have been, plus first form plus ing plus since or for. Okay, in this, children, since or for is also included. Okay, for example, I have been living in Kota since 2007. Okay, since is for the period of time. Okay, children. Now, in similar way only, we use in past also, children. Fine. We talk about fifth is simple past. Same assertive form is for simple past also. Subject plus second form. Okay, only this much is there. Sixth one is, I'm not giving the example, student, it is very easy. Now you can write it down. Okay, simple past, now past continuous. For past continuous, same assertive structure is there. It is subject plus was, were plus first form plus ing. Okay, for past perfect, structure will be subject plus had plus third form. Okay, then eighth one is past perfect continuous. In past perfect continuous, the structure will be subject plus had been plus first form plus ing. Okay, as well as plus since and for. Since and for is also being used in past perfect. We'll write it here. In past perfect continuous, it is subject plus had been plus first form plus ing plus since and for. Okay, this is the structure for past perfect continuous. Now, children, the same structure is for future in assertive form. Fine. so I'm not giving you that. Now we come to the negative form. What is there in interrogative? Interrogative and negative. Second form of sentence is interrogative sentence. Interrogative form. Interrogative form is the children question. When we ask questions, that is called the interrogative form. Okay. In this, I will give you one structure you will understand in simple present. The structure is do, does. Okay. Do, does plus subject plus first form. Okay. And then you will put a question mark. This is for the interrogative form of sentences. Okay. Similarly, in simple past also, find in spite of, in simple past, what you will do? In simple past, in spite of do, you will did plus subject. Okay, same plus first form plus ing, and in this you will use helping verb also, is MR, sorry, simple past नहीं, first, only first form, second form, and then a question mark in simple past. Okay. Same you can also do in continuous tense also. In continuous tense also, what you will do? Either it is past or present. First we talk about present continuous. In present continuous, what will be the structure for interrogative sentences? Then the structure for interrogative sentences is, children, subject, okay, plus is MR, plus subject plus first form plus ing. Okay, I will give you an example also for this present continuous. For this present continuous, the example is is the teacher teaching the students, and then you will put a question mark. Is the teacher teaching the students? After this you will put a question mark. Okay, this is for the interrogative. Fine, children. In the similar way, past continuous will be there. In spite of is, you will use was. Okay, in spite of is, this is MR, you will use was verb. In present past continuous. Fine. And in the same way is for the future. You will use will and shall. Okay, will be, shall be, in spite of is MR or was verb. Okay, children. Fine. Same is the negative structure. I will give you two examples of negative also. The third one is the negative one. Third is negative form. In this negative form, in simple present, negative form in simple present, okay, subject plus does not or do not, okay, plus first form, okay. If it is a interrogated one, we will put a question mark, okay. If it is a assertive one, we will put a full stop accordingly. Fine, okay. This is for simple present. Similar way in simple past also, you will use in spite of, does not, or did. You will use did not plus second form. These are your negative form of sentences. Okay, children? Fine. Now, if you have any doubt, you can clear your doubts. Okay?